Hello everyone, my name is CA Neha Agarwal from BISP Solutions, and in today's video I will be explaining about the chart of accounts. Before understanding what are chart of accounts, let's understand what is the key flex fields. The key flex fields are the configurable flex fields comprising multiple parts or segments, each of which has a meaning either individually or in combination with other segments. The examples for key flex fields can be part numbers, asset categories, accounts in the chart of accounts. Key flex fields are not optional. We must configure them to ensure that our application operates correctly. Before configuring the key flex field, we must understand the following aspects of the key flex fields: its architecture, segments and their labels, how to identify these segments, how the override, visible and rendered property works, what is the structure and what are the segment instances, combination of key flex fields, dynamic combination creation, and its security. Understanding the architecture of any key flex field. When we configure a key flex field, we define metadata about the key flex field covering the aspects such as the segments that are in the structure, structures in the flex fields, and value sets in each segment. When we will be creating the chart of account structure, you will see that in the general ledger module within the accounting key flex field, we define these chart of accounts. What are the chart of accounts? Chart of accounts is an underlying structure for organizing financial information and reporting. A well-defined COA structure provides the following benefits. It effectively manages an organization's financial business. It supports the audit and control of financial transactions. It provides flexibility for management reporting and analysis. It anticipates growth and maintenance needs as organizational changes occur. It facilitates an efficient data processing flow. It enables delegation of responsibility for cost control, profit attainment, asset utilization, etc. It also measures the performance against the corporate objectives. An entity records transaction with a set of codes representing the balances by type, expenses by functions, and other divisional or organizational codes that are important to its business. Before moving further, we'll see the figure which is illustrated in the screen. This figure illustrates the main component in a chart of account structure and the way they fit together. A chart of account structure and instance are linked together. A chart of accounts consists of segments which have value set attached to them to determine the values from each used in creating the account combination. These values are used in the creation of account combination. Segments also have segment labels attached to them, which can be primary balancing, secondary balancing, third balancing, cost center, natural accounts, intercompanies. These segment labels, which are attached to them, point to correct segment to use in the general ledger processing. They help in the intercompany balancing or the retained earning summarization. Segments are secured by some rules, which can be security rules, and the accounts are secured by the cross-validation rules. When we create the chart of accounts, we create the value sets, then we create the chart of account structure. Under the chart of account structure, we create the segments, which we link with these value sets. Then we create the chart of account instance, and then we deploy the flex fields. And after deploying, we assign the values to the value sets, and then the account combinations are formed. What are the components of a chart of accounts? The components of chart of accounts are chart of accounts, segments, value sets, segment labels, and the account combination. So understanding each one of them individually. Chart of accounts is an important element in Oracle Fusion application because it includes the structure that define the account values, segment, their labels, and rules. Chart of accounts define the type of segments, default value of segments, value sets associated with them, and other segment properties. So we can say it defines the number and attributes of various segments. Segments are the components of account combination. Each segment is attached with a value set to provide formatting and validation of the set of values with that segment. The examples of segment can be company, cost center, department, division, product, location, accounts, etc. Then comes the value sets and the values, which defines the attributes and values associated with a segment of a chart of accounts. Value sets are nothing but the container of values for the segments to which they are linked. Segment labels. Segment labels are assigned to special functionality to certain segments. They provide the special functionality to certain segments such as balancing, cost center, natural accounts, etc. There are two mandatory segment labels which we have to assign to the segments in a chart of accounts. First one is the balancing segment and second one is the natural accounts. These segment labels have the segment qualifier that enables posting for each values. After that comes the account combinations. Account combinations can be termed as the completed code for a segment value that uniquely identify an account. Account combinations link the value in a segment together and provide the counting mechanism to capture the financial transaction. The rules which are used by the chart of accounts can be of two types, security rules and the cross-validation rules. Security rules prohibit certain users from accessing specific segment values. These security rules are applied at the segment levels. For example, you can create a security rule that grants user access for only his or her department. Cross-validation rules are applied at the account level. They control the account combination that can be created during data entry. For example, you may decide that the sale cost center values can be 600 to 699 should enter amounts only to product sales account. The values can be 4,000 to 4,999. So the sales cost center can only enter the amounts to the product sale accounts having these values. So this way we can define the cross validation rules. So this was the overview of the chart of accounts. In the upcoming videos, we will see how the chart of accounts are created in the Oracle applications. Hope you have understood what are chart of accounts. So thank you for watching.